Really lucky to have Harch here. He's with us now about 12 years. When he retired from racing, my husband Johnny was working in Knowles at the time, and Noel very kindly gave him to Johnny so he could compete him in the retired racehorse classes, and then I subsequently took him over and did some racehorse riding horse classes with him, and we went over to Cheltenham parading and we won a good few show classes and did a bit of dressage and just had great fun. But now he's not under saddle now anymore. He's full-time retired.
And just about when he came first, did it take him a while to settle into the different lifestyle?
Yeah, it did. It took him about a year really to kind of learn he wasn't going racing anymore. That it was a little bit more chill out time. But he was an absolute pro once he got into the swing of it, and just super gorgeous, brilliant flat work. Sure, he was such a beautiful mover, and once the brain clicked in that he wasn't racing anymore, he was an absolute dream. He's really chill. He's absolutely living up the retirement lifestyle, big style. He's exactly as you see him here, totally relaxed, loves attention, and yeah, that's Harch.
His daily routine, he likes to stay out in the field, like you were saying.
Yeah, he does. He causes a bit of consternation when we have really bad weather, and obviously he comes in then, but causes absolute consternation in the yard. He just balls his head off. So he's an outdoor kind of guy. He prefers being outside. Funny story about him actually, which kind of tells you how much he's kind of part of the family here. A couple of years ago he got a bad infection, and he was being looked after. Obviously he was on antibiotics and all that kind of thing, but his joints kind of swelled up and he was a little uncomfortable in himself. So obviously I was hand walking him and all that kind of thing, and then we kind of said, oh look, the more movement he has the better. So I just opened the stable door one morning and I said, look, I'll just leave him. He wasn't kind of fully mobile, shall we say. He was just kind of pottering around the place at the time. So basically he had just the free run of the place. So we used to just open the stable door every morning and just leave him off. So we used to have a little sign on the avenue, beware of the horse. so when people would come to the gate or whatever, we just, they'd ring to say they were at the gate, and we just say, just be careful, Harchie's around, so he could be trotting out the avenue then. And as soon as he started getting a little more mobile and feeling back to himself, we had to put a stop to that. But yeah, he was quite a character. He was like a dog around the place. So
obviously with Johnny being involved with Noel, you obviously remember his race career very, very well.
Yeah.
What's your kind of favourite memory of Harchibald when he was running?
I loved the Christmas hurdle, the Rooster Booster Christmas hurdle, when it looked like it was going to be impossible for him to win, and he made up all that ground and he won. I thought that was a really special memory. I find that kind of, yeah, I think that's probably one of his best.
2005 champion hurdle, I suppose, made him a bit of an icon. Do you remember watching that one live?
Iconic, isn't it? I do remember watching it actually, yeah, and you'd say, oh my God, sure, absolute double handfuls. But yeah, it didn't happen. Yeah, and that's life, I suppose. That's racing. But we still think he's champion. He is.
And when he went back to Cheltenham then for the racehorse riding horse, like you mentioned, did it seem like he remembered the place?
Oh yeah. He remembered the place. He switched from cool dude to racehorse mode again. But yeah, Sure, it's just a magical place, and he sure as hell lit up when he got over there, definitely, yeah.
Like having him here, such big memories. Like, do you ever watch back the races and just kind of looking out in the field then and say, God?
Yeah, we do actually. Over Christmas we did. Oh, you'd just have a, yeah, you would, just kind of randomly, to be honest, but yeah, we would, and we'd think of all those wonderful days that he had.
Has Noel or Paul Carberry ever come down to visit him?
No, not down here, but when we've gone to Cheltenham parading and when we were competing in Dublin and stuff, they'd come, and they came to watch, and we'd meet Noel regularly at sales and stuff like that, so he'd always ask about him, and we always tell him about his old pal, because Noel absolutely idolises the horse still, so yeah, we look after him to the best we can, and he's loving life.